between introduction, like say your child is just going to start as a sophomore, and so you're going to have 3 years to possibly explore these courses. In the first year, you're probably just going to pick one. So, would you recommend one over another? Intro, you would. Okay.
Absolutely, hands down.
Okay.
It's probably in fact, when we go into schools and they want to implement this program, and we have very strict national standards that we have to adhere to. IED is always the first one. It's a good course.
And then is digital electronics more of a special interest?
I think it's more of a special interest. Emily does a great job with it. She's a fantastic DE teacher. But a lot of my kids, I guess they just don't get enough of me, and they just want to take me a second year, so they'll take the SIM right after that. That's the computer integrated manufacturing.
Okay.
And then they'll decide maybe POE or DE.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
What if they start as a club? How would that be related to the classes? Like say they're scheduled in school, then they decided we're going to take it as a club. Can this be related to the main courses, the main classes?
It is a course. It's an elective course during the day. So
we were talking about clubs.
Oh, the club. I'm not sure who I will open that up to. Generally, in the past, I've had robotics for many years, and we offered it to any student who's interested in it. And it's, you just don't want 150 kids in there with power tools. But now we have space, so it's a little bit better. But yeah, they could absolutely do that. If they wanted to come into the club, we would probably, advertise that.
Would that relate to the courses, like if they start as a club and then they go down into courses?
I would say it would closely relate to manufacturing. I'll teach them how to use tools. We're kind of missing out on that right now. My boys and my girls need to learn how to use some tools, or even sandpaper.
Is it possible just to start with the principles of engineering? My daughter will be a senior next year, and now she's thinking about engineering. It would be nice if she could go back to be a freshman and start at the beginning, but could she just say principles of engineering?
Absolutely. At one time, and we did this poster, which I think it says 2008 on there. Sorry. It's been a busy year for us with the move. We had the POE where you had to have taken the IED first, and that is no longer true because there was a design component that they needed to have, and they've taken that out of the curriculum. So she'll be fine. I would like her to take something so that she knows that's what she wants.
Right.
Yes.
Do you give this preview to the kids? Like, do the kids get to hear firsthand an overview of this program from you?
How should I answer that? No, they don't. In the past, in my history here, we had course assemblies where each class would go to the auditorium and the elective teachers would come in and say, here's what we do. And we would have a slideshow. This is what it looks like. And so the kids that like to make things, they would say, well, gosh, this is where I need to be. And other kids that really were interested in our health science program, Linda Robb has an incredible health science. We've got great academy finance here. Kids just knew where to plug in, and we have not done that probably in the last 7 years. Not sure why. Every now and then there's a course video. Do you have anything to add to that? Well, there's a course video that comes out, but they didn't even mention Academy of Engineering this year.
For incoming freshmen, we did highlight you.
That's true. I was at that night at AP night.
Yeah, so I don't know that we've started it this year, but for incoming freshmen and the AP night, we had the opportunity for different teachers with different electives to come in and talk about their stuff.
But it would be great to offer it to the student body. So, because they like to see who's going to teach it. They want to know if they're going to like me or not.
What does it take to have like an elective taste? Where they get to know what our electives do they get in before they get in?
Well, I'm confused. Perhaps they could have, just thinking outside the box here, if we had like an elective fair or something like that. That would be cool, where each thing, they could maybe do it that way, because our schedule's so tight.
Yes, I just attended the world history AP class review, and it was great. The teacher had some of the current students talk about in class, and there's a lot of kids that are comprehensive in that class, and really shed a lot of light to the students and parents.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's something that you could do.
Well, their schedules are so tight. They are. And kids are so overwhelmed. And, you look at that course selection book and, seriously?
And I think it would help them because it is really overwhelming for the kids like
resume, and understanding Project Lead the Way is going to be on their transcript, and Academy of Finance is, I mean, this should be in their resume. Could you just give me a little guidance here and some of our parents that are juniors?
You know, we are not on the transcript yet. I don't know why that is. I probably need to look into that. You know, I know that when the kids take the SAT, Project Lead the Way is on there for them to bubble in. We are in every state. Right now we're in 7,800 schools in the nation and in every state. Colleges, we're represented in almost every state with an affiliate university that kind of takes care of us. So colleges know when they see the Project Lead the Way logo coming in. It doesn't mean that they know everything, but it means,
When you
you
say
know,
it's coming in because you bubbled it at the SAT questionnaire, or?
I think the SAT, there's an SAT question there, somebody told me they did, and they're like, hey, Project Lead the Way was on there. And
Okay.
so I've
So
heard
we
that.
actually-
We're also, we were just endorsed by the National Academy of Engineering in Washington, and there's a book